What's up guys, Foisey here, and in today's video I'm showing off my upgraded 2011 Tomos Streetmate R bike style moped. Now I don't want you guys to confuse this with a review because I'm not reviewing the bike, I'm simply just showing off the upgrades and the work I've done with mine and maybe inspire some other people to work on theirs. I wouldn't even be able to provide you guys with any links or any locations on where to buy this bike because I'm pretty sure it's been discontinued. So like I said, the year is 2011, the manufacturer is Tomos, and the make is Streetmate R. The first thing I want to point out, I did these little blue rings on each one of the tires. Those are just kind of like a little sticker decal, and they've actually lasted about 3 years, so I like that a lot. I got a Technigas Exhaust on there. That cost me a couple $100, but definitely did help me out a bit. You guys are going to see this little LED glow sticker on here because I do have a 6-piece blue LED kit on this bike. And I'll show you guys where I place those LED strips, and I'll show you them lighting up later on in the video. I do control them via remote control, and they are hooked up to the bike's battery. And down below in the description I will list all of these upgrades in case you forget any of them or just want to see a list of everything I've put on this bike. Definitely one of the most noticeable upgrades on this bike is the bullet style headlight, because usually this has more of like a dirt bike looking headlight setup with 2 little lights, and the normal Streetmate has the bullet headlight, and I upgraded to the normal looking headlight on my Streetmate R just because I wanted it to look more like a motorcycle and less like kind of a dirt bike. And you will also notice on the side of the bike where the Mountain Dew sticker is, which you'll see in a moment, I did take off both those white stickers that usually say Streetmate R on the side of the bike. I just wasn't a fan of the way those decals looked, and right here under the bike you're going to see one of the best upgrades on it, the 70cc upgraded cylinder. It's an Airsal cylinder, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That really helps out the speed a lot. It comes with all the parts to the cylinder too, a full replacement. And then right over here I also have an upgraded Dellorto 17.5mm carburetor with a 70S jet. And that combination of the exhaust, the carburetor, and the cylinder upgrades really help out my speed. I got an extra 15 miles per hour, so I'm able to do about 45 miles an hour of top speed now. And I hope I can reach 50 miles an hour once I upgrade my sprockets, because I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to give you guys a look under the seat now. There's some obvious stuff in here that you guys probably already recognize, like this metal cap leading to the gas tank. And this battery right here is a brand new one. Just picked it up at Batteries Plus for around $50. And right next to it you have the LED glow kit that I was talking about. All these wires go to it, and this little box is what actually controls it. The remote control is what you use to turn it on and off and go through the different modes. And then this little black cap right here just leads to the oil. So that's pretty much all the inner parts to this bike, and it does have that little storage compartment as well, and I'll show you that. I would definitely suggest that anybody who has this bike keep a rain cover inside your storage compartment, because you never know when you're going to get like a random little shower, and I've had to deal with that before and it can be very annoying. So half of my little storage compartment is taken up by that rain cover, and then underneath it I have some extra supplies like a toolkit, some spare fuses and stuff like that. And some people are able to keep their helmets in here, but my helmet is way too big. It doesn't even come close to fitting, so I either bring that in with me wherever I'm going or I'll lock it up to the bike. Down here on the side of the bike, a lot of you probably already know, that's where the key goes. You put the key in and you turn it. And then this bike has a kickstart and an electric start. And you also got to make sure you turn the little arrow right here so that it's pointing down and the gas line is open. I'm going to show you guys the electric start because I did just get that brand new battery and my electric start is working pretty good. And you'll see me stupidly forget to turn on the on switch before trying to start it, so I have to do that as well. The mirrors on this bike are also upgraded. They're not the ones that come with it. So now that I actually have the on switch on, I'm going to start up the bike for you guys. So as you can hear, it doesn't have a horrible sound to it, and after this I will bring you a clip of me riding it from my GoPro on my helmet. And I'm also going to show you guys the horn too, because the horn is one thing I don't really like about this bike, and I'm trying to work on getting a new horn because the horn on this one just sounds terrible. But that's what that Technigas exhaust sounds like, and I've heard a lot of people say that they preferred that one over the bi-turbo, but I don't have the bi-turbo to compare. And there's that awful sounding horn, and let me tell you, it sounds 100 times worse in person. You're probably not hearing it too well because the exhaust is probably overpowering it a bit right now, but it really sounds terrible. It's just so high-pitched and awful sounding. And I am going to move on to show you guys that LED glow kit. It's a 6-piece kit, it's blue, and this little remote controls it. This constant mode right here, I can also lower the intensity of light and make it a bit dimmer. So this kit does have 3 or 4 different modes. There's the normal mode that you guys are seeing now where I can raise or lower the level of light. It also has this flashing mode that kind of looks like a police siren, and it has a mode where you can slowly fade in and slowly fade out. I wouldn't really suggest using those on the road though, because that might get you in some trouble. And I am now going to finish by showing you guys that GoPro footage from my helmet cam, and like I said, I get a top speed of about 45 miles an hour, and you aren't going to see that on the speedometer because my speedometer cable did break recently. I did order a new one and it is coming in the mail, and I do hope that upgrading those sprockets will get me up to 50 miles an hour because there are a lot of streets I'd like to ride on where people drive a little bit more aggressively and they do drive over 50, and I would like to be able to keep up and not have people tailgating me. But anyways, that's going to wrap up this overview of my Tomos Streetmate R upgraded. If you guys found this video helpful or informative or cool in any way at all, or if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for more great content just like this. And as always guys, thank you for watching.